17 best places to visit in Mexico. Flawless seashores, a tasty culinary scene, merry culture and old pyramids all make Mexico a famous vacationer location. Mexico is a place where there is variety and differentiations. Jammed seashores lead into calm frontier towns while resort urban areas open entryways to wildernesses ringing with parrots and howler monkeys. Divided by magnificent mountains slide to remote deserts. Conventional pueblo houses sit close to Spanish haciendas. Remnants of Mayan urban communities lie exhumed beyond current cities. The capital, Mexico City, is a huge metropolis boasting a historical center, top museums, and chic shopping opportunities. Another popular destination on our list of the best places to visit in Mexico is the enigmatic town of Oaxaca, home to colonial architecture and a fantastic Day of the Dead festival. Traces of its pre-Columbian past can be found in Teotihuacan, with its pyramid dating back to 200 C, and the archaeological site of Chichen Itza in the Yucatan Peninsula. 1. Chichen Itza. Arranged in the Yucatan landmass, Chichen Itza is the most renowned, generally visited, and generally noteworthy of the country's numerous Mayan destinations. This is to some degree unexpected on the grounds that its most popular designs don't have a run-of-the-mill exemplary Mayan engineering. However, serious areas of strength for show from different civilizations from focal Mexico. While the burning sun and overflowing groups can put certain individuals off, it isn't without reason that the dumbfounding archaeological remains were chosen as one of the new 7 miracles of the world. Worked between the 10th and 12th hundreds of years, the once extraordinary city covers an enormous region, and a large number of its structures, sanctuaries and castles are still in surprisingly great shape. These component a wide exhibit of various compositional styles, and proposition a captivating understanding into the Mayan human progress. The undoubted feature is the Pyramid of Kukulkan, or El Castillo, which is the site's most renowned milestone. The cumbersome sanctuary stone porches rule Chichen Itza and were brilliantly built to give the deception of snakes creeping down the side of the pyramid. Numerous travelers visit Chichen Itza as a road trip, particularly from Cancun or Merida, yet remaining an evening or two here is likewise conceivable. 2. Cholum. The Cholum ruins are a walled Maya city roosted on a rough bluff ignoring the Caribbean in the Yucatan promontory, Mexico. The site is of unassuming scale and was worked during the post-exemplary period, when the Mayan culture was in decline, and subsequently comes up short on tastefulness of some other well-known Mayan ruins. The tropical oceanside setting anyway makes this a remarkable site which ought not be missed. The most overwhelming structure in Cholum is the 25 feet tall El Castillo set over the bluff. It was once canvassed in with plaster and painted. A little holy place seems to have been utilized as a guide for approaching kayaks. Near the ocean underneath, where the kayaks came shorewards, sightseers consolidate a visit to the Mayan ruins with a dunk in the Caribbean. It is critical to realize that there are truly 3 unique regions generally alluded to as Cholum, situated close to one another, however too far off to stroll to and from. The town place, now and again alluded to as Cholum Pueblo, lies across the roadway south of the Coba intersection. There are successive transports to Cancun, Merida, Playa del Carmen and Valladolid from the town place. Cholum Playa or Zona Hotelera stretches out for an excess of 6 miles of extraordinary white sandy seashores along the Caribbean shoreline, while Cholum Ruinas is the archaeological site where the Cholum Mayan ruins stand. 3. Teotihuacan. Found only 50 kilometers toward the upper east of Mexico City, Teotihuacan is home to the absolute biggest and most amazing pyramids on the planet. While its starting points and the personality of its pioneers are covered in secret, the city later became quite possibly of the most amazing and compelling city in the Americas. At its peak in the main portion of the principal 1,000 years, the rambling city flaunted endless structures, as well as tremendous sanctuaries and royal residences, squares and stadia. In spite of the fact that it was at that point deserted one of the Aztecs, they named the demolished city Teotihuacan, or origin of the divine beings, as they accepted that it was here that the universe was made. While its star disappeared some time in the past, the code of the old Mesoamericans is still on show at the broad and astounding archaeological site. Very much protected paintings and structures can be tracked down along the well-known Road of the Dead. The enormous Pyramid of the Sun and Pyramid of the Moon are its 2 champion attractions. 4. Puerto Vallarta. Arranged on the Sound of Banderas along Mexico's Pacific coast in the territory of Jalisco, is the well-known getaway city of Puerto Vallarta. Scenes of exquisite seashores and lavish wilderness mountains envelope this beautiful town of pilgrim tourist spots, 5-star resorts, connoisseur eateries and many dance club. The city's fundamental fascination, the brilliant sand seashores, offer unwinding and water sports, for example, cruising, kite surfing and remote ocean fishing. As Puerto Vallarta is a famous jumping objective, there are many plunge shops situated all through the seashores. Monster manta beams and dolphins can be seen here, while humpback whales should be visible among December and walk Fixed with shops, eateries and bars, the delightful footpath, the Malecon, is an extraordinary spot to shop, eat, mingle, watch road entertainers and view the sea. Beyond the city, vacationers can visit mango and papaya estates or visit calm fishing towns and confined bays. The rich slopes and mountains offer climbing and pony riding trails notwithstanding covering, and ziplining experiences. 5. Mexico City, the capital of Mexico. Mexico City is one of the world's biggest urban areas, contain numerous ethnic gatherings from everywhere the globe. In addition to the fact that this is huge city the main political and social focus in Mexico, yet it is likewise quite possibly of the main monetary focus in Latin America. Additionally, Mexico City brags one North America's most established and biggest colleges. While there are no seashores in Mexico City, travelers will find an extraordinary number of energizing things to see and do. The noteworthy center is overflowing in unmistakable milestones like the Square de la Constitución, the Metropolitan Church building, the public royal residence and the remains of an old Aztec sanctuary. With many exhibition halls, workmanship displays and performing expressions focuses, Mexico City is one of the world's driving urban areas of expressions and culture. Notwithstanding recreational areas like the noteworthy Chapultepec Park, the city additionally flaunts the priority Xochimilco drifting nurseries. A considerable lot of Mexico City's areas can be effectively arrived at by the enormous metro framework. For security reasons, try not to flag down a taxi in the road. All things considered, request that the lodging flag down a taxi. An effective method for seeing the city's primary attractions is by taking the Turibus, a jump-on, bounce-off touring transport. 6. Oaxaca, the capital city of the state by a similar name. Oaxaca is situated in a valley beneath the Sierra Madre Mountains. Pioneer engineering, archaeological locales, a charming environment and quiet air make it a famous traveler objective in southern Mexico. At the core of Oaxaca is its beguiling town square, Zocalo, where travelers can respect delightful frontier milestones like the Santo Domingo Church, visit historical centers, search for gifts and unwind at an open-air bistro. A few archaeological locales around the city can be investigated like Monte Alban. Roosted on a mountain, Monte Alban was the site of the old capital city of the Zapotec occupants. A visit here presents great perspectives on the valley. The site of Mitla is interesting for its walls of mathematical examples. Oaxaca is likewise known for its novel food dishes, for example, mole, which includes any semblance of a sauce made with chocolate and chilies. The city's #1 beverages, mezcal and hot cocoa, are effectively tracked down in each eatery and bar. Conventional Oaxacan handiworks are respected around the world, and the city's business sectors are great spots to buy famous things like Zapotec fleece carpets, wood carvings and dark ceramics. One of the most outstanding Day of the Dead celebrations in Mexico happens in Oaxaca, as well as the Guelaguetza, a celebration displaying the customary moves of neighborhood native societies. 7. Cancun, an incredibly popular traveler location on the Caribbean shore of Mexico's Yucatan landmass. Cancun presents a total getaway bundle of spectacular seashores, a 5-star lodging zone, Mayan ruins, current attractions and a rich nightlife. Cancun's all-year wonderful climate and exquisite seashores are the island's top vacationer magnets. With 14 miles of fine white sand lining turquoise waters, these seashores offer an extensive variety of water sports and local people selling trinkets. The Midtown region, known as El Centro, beats to a more credible Mexican tune with its noteworthy engineering, eateries, markets, bars and clubs. There are a couple of little Mayan archaeological destinations in Cancun. While some stay shrouded in wilderness, others are well-known vacation spots like El Mico and El Beam, with the last option found inside the in-zone. Travelers will find various sporting exercises around Cancun like jeep safaris, swimming and scuba jumping. Customers can peruse La Isla Shopping Center, and avid supporters can watch football at the Midtown Arena or play golf among the island's many courses. Cancun is known for its lively nightlife, and vacationers will track down no lack of decisions that reach from bars and clubs to ballrooms and supper travels. 8. Guanajuato. Guanajuato, capital of the state with a similar name, doesn't need for beguile. Cobblestone paths, walkway bistros and probably the most staggering extravagant engineering in North America give it an European flavor, and are among Guanajuato's drawing cards. The city likewise has an organization of underground passages that act as streets, making this spot truly exceptional on the planet. Established in 1559, Guanajuato immediately became popular for its gold and silver mines. A portion of the mines can be visited today. This incorporates La Valencia, quite possibly of the most extravagant silver mine on the planet. Close to the mine is the Congregation of San Cayetano, luxuriously decorated with silver and gold. The city is a decent spot to appreciate conventional mariachi music. 9. Copper Gully. Named after the copper-green shade of the gully walls, the Copper Gorge is an organization of 6 ravines that consolidated measures bigger than the Excellent Gulch in the U.S., situated in the Sierra Madre of the territory of Chihuahua. This ravine framework offers a portion of Mexico's most uncommon view. Copper Gulch is wealthy in biodiversity with various types of trees, blossoms, and natural life, as well as cascades and captivating stone shapes. For example, the San Ignacio arrangements that look like any semblance of people and creatures. Various conventional Mexican towns are found all through the area, including Creel, Hidalgo de Peril, Batapilas, and Urique. There are numerous ways of investigating Copper Ravine. However, the most extraordinary way is by the Chihuahua Pacific Rail Line, normally called El Cheap. The track ignores 37 scaffolds and through 86 passages, ascending as high as 2,400 meters above ocean level, including a portion of the Copper Gulch's most staggering landscape. The train makes a few vista stops, for example, the famous one at Divisadero, where voyagers can appreciate stunning perspectives and buy food varieties and painstaking work from the Tarahumara public. 10. Palenque. Settled away among the thick wilderness of Chiapas State, Palenque is a popular Maya city that thrived around the 7th 100 years. Albeit the archaeological site is a lot more modest than Chichen Itza or Calakmul, it brags some of the best Mayan carvings, models, and design. Palenque has a few huge sanctuary and castle edifices for guests to investigate. As a rule, these are uncommonly very much saved. Because of the glorious hieroglyphics and bas-reliefs, a lot has had some significant awareness of the site and its previous occupants, as well as their strange folklore. The most capturing structure is the Sanctuary of Engravings, which is a funerary landmark to Hanab Pakal, Palenque's most renowned ruler. Its intricate carvings report and portray occasions and customs of hundreds of years gone by, and an awe-inspiring stone casket and passing veil were tracked down inside the burial chamber. Other significant remnants incorporate the Sanctuary of the Cross and the Sanctuary of the Sun, albeit less has had some significant awareness of their pictures and iconography. 11. Cozumel. Situated in the Caribbean Ocean on the Yucatan promontory, the 30-mile island of Cozumel is one of the top jumping objections in the western half of the globe. Thus, plunge shops flourish all around the island. Aside from the quiet seashores at Chankanaab Public Park, the island's sea flow and wind conditions are not great for swimming, but rather Cozumel's seashores are ready for surfing and parasailing. In any case, there are many oceanside lodgings that proposition pools. Other water exercises incorporate remote ocean fishing and glass-based boat visits. Cozumel is one of Mexico's most visited voyage port of calls, and sightseers will find the journey docks clamoring with merchants selling different keepsakes from shirts to tequila. The principal town on the island, San Miguel, offers a heap of shops, diversion settings, and cafes. Notwithstanding oceanside tomfoolery, Cozumel offers other captivating attractions like the Mayan archaeological locales of San Gervasio and El Caracol. Chankanaab Public Park is an extraordinary spot to investigate nature trails, walk around lovely greenhouses, and view various iguanas. 12. Los Cabos. Viewed as the marlin sport fishing capital of the world, Los Cabos has quickly acquired ubiquity throughout the course of recent a long time as a top vacationer location in Mexico because of its delightful hotel seashores, magnificent scuba jumping, whale watching encounters, and energetic party scene. Situated in the Mexican province of Baja California Sur, Los Cabos is made out of 2 towns, San Jose and San Lucas, that are separated by 20 miles of Grand Parkway known as the Passageway. While the previous mission town of Cabo San Jose is a conventional Mexican town with frontier design and a casual, calm vibe, Cabo San Lucas is one of Mexico's quickest developing traveler locations, including extravagance resorts, upscale cafes, tidal greens, and a sparkling party scene. San Lucas is likewise a problem area for water sports that incorporate scuba jumping, parasailing, swimming, and glass-based boat visits. Donning an awe-inspiring shore specked with gated private networks and very good quality retreats, the Passageway is home to wonderful seashores like Chilno Oceanside, which is inclined toward for its perfectly clear waters and marine life. Cabo San Lucas is likewise known for its regular fascination, Land's End, which includes a group of rocks molded by the ocean and wind into particular developments. One specific stone, El Arco, is a decent spot to see ocean lions. 13. Taxco. Encircled by moving slopes, valleys, and mountains, Taxco is set in an extremely grand spot, nearly 170 kilometers toward the southwest of Mexico City. Other than the exquisite scenes and stunning perspectives, the city is likewise known for its pioneer engineering and unpredictably cut high-quality flatware. Directing everything is the lovely florid engineering of St. Nick Prisca House of Prayer, the city's image and principal site. From on its bell towers, you can appreciate breathtaking displays over Taxco's environmental factors, as well as an elevated perspective of the thin, steep roads winding around their way up the slope. A large part of the city was created from the financial momentum mined from the close-by mountains. Choice silver gems can in any case be purchased right up to the present day. These days, nonetheless, Taxco's economy is predominantly founded on the constant flow of vacationers who come to dig into its rich history, culture, and design. Sacred Week is a great opportunity to visit Taxco due to its all-spirits parades where occupants go out to show their confidence. 14. Mérida. Nicknamed the White City on account of its white stone structures, Mérida is the capital of Mexico's Yucatan state. Because of its geological detachment close to the northwestern tip of the Yucatan promontory, the city has its own special lingo, cooking and culture formed by Mayan, Caribbean and provincial impacts. Established by Spanish conquerors in 1542 upon an old Mayan city, Mérida includes various frontier structures including the castle of a previous conqueror pioneer. The city's fundamental square, El Zócalo, is the area of numerous notable designs like a 16th-century church, the lead representative's castle and old city lobby. The tree-fixed road of El Paseo Montijo with its delightful manners mirrors the city's previous magnificence days, as the rope production capital of the world. This road is a decent spot to partake in a night stroll after the intensity of the day. Most local people here work in the mornings and take a lunch and break when the heat and humidity is at its pinnacle. Vacationers will track down different things to see and do in Mérida, like loosening up in recreational areas, perusing bright business sectors for trinkets, and visiting close-by Mayan archaeological destinations. 15. Playa del Carmen. Normally alluded to as just Playa, Playa del Carmen is an enthusiastic retreat town in the province of Quintana Roo on Mexico's Yucatan landmass. Previously a peaceful fishing town of particular European impact, the town has extended lately into an energetic hotel town of delightful seashores and diversion settings. Nonetheless, Playa actually holds its casual environment and well-disposed local people, as it is arranged inside the Riviera Maya district. Playa del Carmen is a continuous voyage pause and inside simple reach of other famous places of interest like the Xcaret Eco Park and Sian Can Biosphere Save. With the Mesoamerican obstruction reef simply off the shore, there are additionally a lot of chances for scuba jumping and swimming. Quinta Avenida, or Fifth Road, is the core of Playa. Along this 20-block lane are shops, stores, eateries, bars, clubs and inns. 16. Acapulco. When a well-known objective among spring breakers, Acapulco is the biggest city in the territory of Guerrero. This huge oceanside retreat city is arranged on a semi-round strait that is described by conventional engineering on one side, and extravagant skyscraper inns on the opposite side. Wonderful seashores are Acapulco's essential group pillar. The vast majority of the famous seashores like Hornos, Icacos, Papagayo and Tamarindos are found along the strait region known as Las Costera. Lean toward for their tidiness and direct area on the sea, the seashores of Langosta and Caleta are great decisions too. The people who want something beyond the seashores might track down the stronghold of San Diego, an intriguing visit for memorable structures, and on-location exhibition hall subtleties, the historical backdrop of the area. Another great exhibition hall is the Place of Veils, which features an assortment of covers from everywhere the world. Concealed by palm trees, the city's fundamental square is where vacationers can visit a shocking church, watch road entertainers, eat in bistros, shop and experience the neighborhood culture. A must-do in Acapulco is watch the city's renowned La Quebrada precipice jumpers dive 147 feet into a shallow bay. A custom beginning around 1934, this display can be seen from a stage on the bluff tops or from neighboring cafes. 17. Puebla. Established in 1531. Puebla, in Focal, Mexico, is the fifth biggest city in the country with more than 2 million occupants. Its essential area, somewhere between the port of Veracruz and Mexico City, made it a significant city. Today this enchanting pilgrim city coordinates impeccably with hungry explorers, since it's known as the gastronomic capital of Mexico. Make certain to attempt mole poblano, a customary Mexican dish said to be imagined here. Remaining in the shadow of the well of lava Popocatépetl, Puebla guests likewise won't have any desire to miss the Catedral de Puebla, with its onyx sculptures and domed roof designed after St. Peter's in Rome. The close-by town of Cahuila gloat perhaps of the biggest pyramid at any point assembled, however the design has been seriously dismissed throughout the long term. Finally, please subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching this video. See you again next time.